Good morning guys, and welcome back to my channel and to another vlog. This morning the boys have already been on their virtual school calls and they've now got like a 20-minute break, so they're just out in the garden there doing like water balloons, and then they have to log back on in like 20 minutes or so. Their school has changed the way that they do things. When it was announced that they definitely won't be going back to school until September, they started doing virtual teaching, so they now have to log on at 9, have lessons with their teacher. It's normally maths and English, and then like we can do other things in the afternoon. So yeah, it's like a bit of a new routine to get used to, and like they start at like 9 or 9:15 and we have to like rush to get ready. God knows how we're ever gonna be like able to get up and out of the house like we used to. Like we used to all be ready by like 8 and then out of the house so that they get to school like at 8:30. But now we're like used to like hanging out in our pajamas and stuff. So it has been a bit of a wake-up call. But yeah, we're just gonna do some homeschooling this morning, and then I've got a cool little like life skill to show you as well. Caleb's just on his English Zoom call. It's about 30 degrees outside, but he's got a blanket. Topless classroom. So virtual school is done for another day and they've just finished their classes. I think it's really good that they're having lessons with their teachers live, but sometimes it does take a little bit longer than if I was just to teach them myself. But I can't complain. Their school has been incredible the whole way through lockdown. But now it's about 11:30 and we're gonna do an activity that I have wanted to do with the boys for so very long. Today we're gonna make vision boards, or you can also call them dream boards, which is basically just printing out like things that they love and that they want to do in the future and putting them onto a board. I bought these little cork boards and some little pins, but you could literally do this on cardboard or like paper, anything you want to. And then we're going to put it into their room. Some of you guys will know that I've read The Secret. I like to have my own vision board, and I really do believe that what you think about, you bring about, and I would totally recommend you guys reading it as well. And when I started like thinking about what I wanted and focusing and setting goals and things, I really feel like life changed for me. And so as soon as I had the boys, I thought I want to like teach them this from a very young age. So today is the day. So we're just going to like visualize what they want in the future and, you know, any goals that they have. I know they're only young, but I think this will be really good for them. So I'm just going to print out the pictures on our little printer here. I get loads of questions about what printer we have. We have an HP Envy printer, and it has been such a lifesaver during lockdown. Obviously the amount that we're printing has gone up double, triple what we used to before lockdown, but we've got this really good thing which is HP Instant Ink. I've had it for years and it is so handy because basically whenever you're running low on ink, it will just arrive at your door. You don't have to order it or anything. It's all hooked up, so it knows when you're running out and then it just arrives at your door. You get like the proper HP cartridges that you would buy yourself, and it actually saves you up to 70% off of ink costs. So when we bought this printer, we actually got 2 months of ink for free, and then you choose a plan that suits you depending on how many pages you print. So the plans start as little as like $1.99, which is what we were on to begin with, which gave us 50 pages per month. But since we've been in lockdown, we have upped that to a package which is $7.99 per month, and that gives us 300 pages per month. But we've really been using that because of all the schoolwork that the boys are doing, and I've also been printing more coloring pages and games to entertain Jackson as well. And because of our house move, we've actually been printing out a lot of stuff that the solicitors are sending us, because we find that it's just quicker to print it than them send it to us. So we are really using our allowance. But if for any reason we don't use up our pages, it will roll over to the next month and we can use it then, or you can easily change the plan that you're on. They've got a really clever little HP app, and it's super simple to change it. So in the summer holidays, if we're using less, I'll just bring it right back down to like the $1.99 plan or to like a bit of a lesser plan. And on the app, they've got this really cool thing called Play and Learn, and you can go onto the website as well. You don't have to have like a HP printer to go onto it, but it's such a good resource. It's called the HP Print, Play and Learn website, and if you go onto it, they have loads of cool games. They have loads of free printables, coloring pages, like find the shape games, and things that your kids can do around the house to help entertain them. So I would totally recommend going onto it because it's completely free. You can just print off what you want to, whereas, you know, sometimes if you go to find some coloring pages to print, people will then want you to subscribe to their website or to their blog or something like that. This is just so simple to use, and you can just print it out like whatever Jackson wants to play or do. It's been a really great resource. Yeah, so having HP Instant Ink has been incredibly convenient for us because as soon as our ink levels are getting low, they'll just ship out some more HP original cartridges. They'll just come to our door and it's done. I don't have to think about it. It's like one less thing to worry about. So if you guys are interested, I will put all the links in the description down below, and I'll also link the website. So now I'm gonna go in to the boys and we're gonna have a chat about like things they want to do in the future or any goals that they have, and then I'm going to print them out on here and we can stick it to their vision board. So we're going to make something called vision boards, or you can also call them dream boards.
I know what they are.
Because yeah, you basically put on all your big dreams and goals, things you want in the future, and then the more you look at it, the more you focus and the more it's going to happen, yeah?
It's actually going to happen.
Well, because what you think about, you bring about, and it will happen, like, because you'll be thinking about it more, and then you'll think, I should probably practice my football skills if I want to be a footballer, or I should probably do my gymnastics if I want to be a gymnast, you know? So it helps you to make your dreams come true. So we need to think first, what would you want on your vision board? It can be anything you want to do, anywhere you want to go, anyone you want to meet, anything at all.
I want to be a professional footballer.
Okay. What team?
Tottenham.
Tottenham.
I want to be a gymnast.
Who else?
You want to be a gymnast and start lessons?
Yeah, once lockdown is over, we've definitely got to start lessons.
Yeah.
Can we
are
play?
there any places you'd like to go? You would
Bichon.
like. You would like a pet? A Bichon. A dog.
Oh.
So anywhere you'd like to go on holiday?
Pooland. Yeah, I was about to say that. Pooland.
It's closed.
It's not a place.
Yes, it is.
Legoland would be
closed
on
it down.
Jackson's one.
Yeah.
He wants Legoland, doesn't he?
Mummy.
We were young and we were free and running, never bothered about what could be coming. Every day we danced and life was smiling. We were young and drunk in love. A few years later I have started thinking, if it's just love in every glass I'm drinking, we're like one and without you I'm sinking. I'm always shining next to you. Oh, I got you.
So these are the boys' vision boards so far. This one over here is Caleb's, and this one is Fraser's. I found this app where I could put their head onto another body. So because Fraser would love to be a football player for Tottenham, we put his head onto Harry Kane's, and then Caleb's, he'd like to be a gymnast. So we did that for like Great Britain. Then Caleb really wants to go back to Punta Cana. He wants monkey bars and a trampoline in the new house, apparently. And so funny, they both want this type of dog. It's called the Bichon Frise, and they saw it on TikTok, I think, and so they both wanted that on the board. And Fraser put Fraser Island because he'd love to visit there, and then both of them said they'd like to go back to school, and then I thought, oh, it'd be good if they got good grades, so then I chose this picture for going back to school. Caleb also said he really wants to go ice skating, and Fraser would love to be scouted for Colchester United, and yeah, go back to school as well. So we're all done with homeschooling and our activities, so now we're going to go to the park. It is about 2 p.m. and we're meeting my best friend and my godson as well, who is their friend, so they can just like play together in the park. It's a beautiful day. We've also got like our little hoverboard with us, so yeah, we're just gonna go and have some fun.
There's no reason to chasing pavement on my own. 'Cause you're here to stay every night and day. I'm delighted 'cause I got you.
How are you feeling having me around all the time, Mummy?
I've had enough.
I have always been afraid of changes, but you've shown me life is full of faces. Sometimes clouds got in our favorite places, but we were young and unaware.
Oh, I got you, there's no reason to chasing pavement on my own. 'Cause you're here.
You're getting on with your ice cream. Hey. I would offer you mine, but can't have it.
Right, so we're home from the park now and we had such a lovely time. Matt is just making dinner. Tonight we're having wraps, so looking forward to that. Still a beautiful day outside. And I might try and do a little bit of cleaning and also maybe do a TikTok because I just hit 50k on TikTok. If you don't follow me, I'll put the link down below, but I feel like I should put like a celebration TikTok out there. I'm completely addicted. It's funny because the boys are the ones that got me into it. And we're like, oh, can we do a dance on TikTok? Can we do a dance on TikTok? And now I'm like, boys, will you do a TikTok with me? And they're like, no. So they've just created a monster basically. But yeah, I'm just gonna have dinner and I might do a few chores and stuff.
Let's ball.
Oi!
It started with Let's go.
Oi.
Let me try again.
We need a bigger one for you boys. You're getting, oh my gosh, scary. Oh, mind your brother. So the two little ones have gone to bed now. Fraser's watching football. It's on again. And Matt is just folding some laundry over here. Aren't you? Loving life. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys. You say bye.